Prasad, which date you have your interview?
Sir, on 18th.
Which place?
Kottayam.
Good. So is this your first mark or second mark?
First one, sir.
Second one, have I given you a date?
No, sir, not yet.
Which date you would like to take it on? Is it okay for you to have it on 17th or 16th?
Sir, it will be fine on 17th or 16th, either date.
In any one of the dates. 16th itself, there is a vacancy. 8:15.
Okay, 16th. It will be.
Yeah. So I'm just putting it there. Please tell me about yourself.
Okay, my name is Prashant Nair, and I'm born in Uttar Pradesh, and although my motherland is Kerala, and my mother and father are both retired. My father used to be a teacher. My mother was in government services. She was a health visitor in government of Uttar Pradesh, and I have an elder sister. She is currently in between jobs, and my hobby is playing football, watching cricket, and sometimes reading about geopolitical stuff.
What is it you studied?
Sometimes reading about geopolitical stuff. I studied Bachelor of Business Administration from Delhi and Master of Business Administration in Marketing.
From?
NMIMS,
Expand. NMIMS
North
means?
Munji Institute of Management Studies
Acha, where is it?
in Mumbai, sir.
Mumbai. Good. Excellent. Your interview will be in Kerala. Good.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 26, sir.
Good. When did you complete your MBA?
I completed in 2024.
24.
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, what you were doing?
Sir, after my graduation, I took a gap year of a couple of years. I wanted to prepare for government services, and I was preparing for civil services exam.
Oh. Did you write up to mains level or only
No, sir.
prelims?
No, sir. I was not able to write means, but I cracked civil defense services CDS exam and was what got screened out in SSB.
Oh. SSB means what?
Service selection board, sir.
Acha, that
Staff, staff,
that
sir.
thematic perception test and all. Na? They will
Yeah, sir.
give you a
Multiple tests are.
picture. They will give you a picture and then they will ask you to speak about it. Correct?
Yes, sir. 5 days, different activities are there. So 5 days,
Dif-
different activities are.
5 days, different activities were done. Acha.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
It's a very tough one. Na? Oh.
Yes, sir. It is.
Really tough one. Yeah. Why should I select Prasad for
Sir,
this post?
I think, sir, I'm a good candidate because I have managerial. I have completed my management degree, so that gives me some a little bit of marketing. So that gives me a little bit of marketing insights also, and also gives me information about how to talk to people and how I can convey my points in a better way. I have also leadership qualities, and I will be a great candidate because when people need me, I will be always there for them. And I'm also a team player. That's
Now, how are you going to? Supposing you are, say, a salesperson, manager, or somebody like that, and or chief of marketing. Okay.
okay.
Now, how will you can market this cell phone? Are you able to see it now? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Imagine you are coming out with a new brand of cell phone in your company. You are the marketing chief. So, supposing you are addressing a group of dealers, how are you going to talk to them?
Okay. So I have got my new phone, Google Pixel 8, and it's a great phone. It has great cameras, and the processing power of the phone is unmatched. Till now, all the phones that are available in the market does not have the same processing power. Especially the talk of the town right now is artificial intelligence, and this phone is filled with artificial intelligence. It has all the AI capabilities. It can translate the language from one call to another. It can also provide you with best of photos using the AI. So I think this is a great phone, and I think you all should purchase it. And it can be your assistant. It can reduce your work to 50% by doing all of the things, by doing half of the things that you are doing on its own.
Mhm. Good. Now, this question, how will you take up? What do you think about this artificial intelligence entry into our life? Do you think it is going to affect our, say, employment opportunities, or how do you think the country or society will face it in the next 20, 30 years?
I think, sir, artificial intelligence is going to revolutionize our life. It is the innovation of this decade, actually. And I think, yes, definitely it is going to affect a lot of lives, and it is going to affect jobs also. But people who have technical skills and who are ready to learn, they are always going to use artificial intelligence as an aid rather than a setback to loss to rather than a setback or a bane which will lead to lose of jobs. People who will keep themselves ahead of technology or in combination with the technology, they will be going to move forward, and artificial intelligence is going to be great help for all of us.
Good. What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Sir, my strength is especially talking to people. I love talking to people, and I love to listen to them patiently whenever they talk, and I love solving also. I have got great teamsmanship and leadership skills also. Yeah, that those all are my strength, and my weakness is maybe of late I have not been able to uh, focus on certain small things that are happening in my life.
Why are you not able to concentrate?
Sir, because right now of last few months I was focusing too much on the bigger things,
Too much on?
the bigger things in life, on the bigger problems.
What are the bigger problems you are facing?
Sir, the bigger problems, they are not basically problems. They are basically bigger things that are in my life. Like, for example, right now I want to have this job. So I'm focusing on that. And right now, not focusing too much on physical fitness. So that is something.
Yeah, in fact, you were giving prelude to the question that has followed this. Tell us a situation where you were in very deep trouble and came out of it successfully.
Okay, I will give you an answer for that. So
Yeah.
I was a football referee also. During my college days, I was a football referee also. So during my first match itself, I was not technically trained much. I was very raw. And during my first match itself, within 30 minutes, I got cramp.
You
And
got?
the cramps,
Oh,
muscular cramps. And within 30 minutes, I could not run. But there is this problem also that our referee assessors and all those people who have entrusted me with this responsibility, they were watching me. So I can't go out of the match. And all the match was being held at my stage only. And I was in deep, deep trouble. I could not say I want to go out, and I could not continue with the match also. But somehow I managed to continue till 45 minutes. But after 45 minutes, I got some hydration and some massage also, and it was fine after that.
it was fine.
But at that moment, I felt it was a big problem for me.
Good. So, what is the movie you have seen latest?
Um, I don't see movies much.
Acha, you
Yeah.
don't see movies even in OTT?
No, sir, I don't see movies. I am more of a fan of TV series.
TV series, serials.
Yes, sir. Not
Oh,
serials, series.
what series do you watch?
The latest one I have watched is called The Big Bang Theory and Friends.
What is that?
Big Bang Theory is a series. It's about few scientists and who are friends also. And there is another series called Friends. These two series I have watched latest.
Friends, the comedy series, no?
Yes, sir. I'm a big fan of
Mhm.
comedy series.
Good, 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 good. Which bank are you having an account?
Sir, I'm having an account in HDFC Bank and State Bank of India.
Why are you having accounts in two banks? Are you working? Were you working somewhere?
No, I just worked for a few years as a referee. That's all. I have not taken a proper full time job.
Acha, acha.
I have I wanted to have a two accounts. One is I wanted to have in a public sector bank, and another I want to have in a private sector bank.
Yeah. What is the difference in service of private sector and the public sector in
I
terms of
think
service?
there is I think there is a great difference because public sector bank whenever you have to get anything done, you have to stand in line, and there is lunch time and all those things. it becomes very hard sometimes to get the things done. But on the other hand, private sector banks are working fine, I think very well. Depending on my experience, they are working very well. They have given me dedicated relationship manager also, who caters to all my problems. Even after office hours, he caters to all my problems. Although I don't disturb him that much. But yeah, I think private sector banks are doing fine.
What are the recent changes in Federal Bank?
I think one of the changes that has been recently introduced is the Smile Pay, AI-based facial recognition software that can help in transactions. I don't know much about any other changes.
For that, the best answer is you should go through the website and see what are the latest things they have posted. In fact, I know this question is difficult to answer. Can any other person answer this question? What are the recent changes that have been brought about in our Federal Bank? Can anyone try to answer me, please? This is a very expected question. They have asked this in more than one interviews this year itself.
So first is the change of CEO and MD, that is Mr. KVS
Ah,
Manian.
exactly.
Yes,
That
I
also we
also
can.
forgot that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happened in
that we
September
should
only.
tell. That we should tell. Then next,
AAA award, sir.
AAA award they have received. Correct.
Yes,
Good.
yes, that's also one.
Yeah. Then probably we can tell about this higher interest rate they are offering. 7.40, 7.90, something that is they. No, I will only tell you whatever you are seeing in the advertisements. These points can be covered by us. The first one
Okay.
is this one, 7.90 or whatever it is. What is this? 8.05. Oh, Baba. Resident senior
Residents.
citizen, 8.05.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. So this is really a higher rate of interest for how many days? 1 year to less
Less
than
than 1 year.
15 months. So if you know this, you can tell that. Then next one, AAA. Next one,
Visual ratings.
this one, digital rupee. What is this digital rupee? I know it is introduced by
It is like
RBI and all.
it is yes a coupon like thing. E-rupee.
Have you ever used it?
No, sir, I have not used it. Sir.
You can tell them, but we don't have to tell much details. You can tell them. The latest one is Federal Bank Digital Rupee app. For that itself, another app they have introduced itself. Okay.
Yes.
Please tell about that. Digital Rupee. Good. Next one. This is, of course, routine loans only, not much. And you can tell about this because Rishton ka. What is that? Rishton ka Tyogar means?
Tyohar. Festival. Festival of relations.
Festival of relations.
Very good, very good. Relations. Then Fed Fiesta seasons. So they are offering some concessions and all in the
discounts on credit cards and debit cards.
Discounts on credit cards, debit cards. So you can know that. And this is another new thing. 24/7. Yeah, you can open account from a beach. It's not the beach. It is a question of you can open account from your own home, wherever you are. And 24/7. Bab. Something great. So these are the things you can tell. And of course, if you come across some other latest things, press releases and all, actually, you can go through this blog also. If we can get something in our blog, we can talk about it. For example, here they are telling about the awards they have received. Here they are telling about innovation awards, winning strategy began, whatever it is. So the awards you please prepare. Then CSR. In CSR campaign, what they are doing, the impact of federal banks speak for India on youth. So
yeah, they organize like a debate competition.
Yeah, the winning strategy behind federal banks industry recognition. So I am not covering these points I would request you to, but everybody talks about this Sanjeevani.
Sanjeev.
Then this greener banking also. Please prepare.
Okay,
Please
sir.
go through this and prepare. Then car loans, credit cards, this and all not required. Then housing, insurance, internet banking, investments. So in whatever area you find something in personal banking, anything new they have given. Personal banking, kuch nahi hai. Nothing is coming. Personal banking, yeah, they are giving more human banking experience with Federal Bank, redefining customer experience on human connect. In the dynamic and competitive world of this, Federal Bank is carving a unique niche for itself by redefining the customer experience. So you can try to highlight on this. Okay. But
Okay.
study about them thoroughly so that you can speak about it briefly for half a minute. That will do. Then
Okay, sir.
next question for you. What comes to your mind when you see a Federal Bank branch?
I have lived most of my life in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi. So whenever I see a Federal Bank branch, it reminds me of home, Kerala, because this is a bank that has originated from Kerala itself. So whenever I see it, it reminds me of my motherland. Although India is my motherland, but it
Now
reminds me of Kerala.
you have come to Kerala, so
Yes, sir. I am back. Yes,
you
sir.
are
I am
in.
back in Kerala.
What about you are being posted to Delhi now?
I'm ready to be posted anywhere, sir. Already has been there. I have spent a quite amount of time of my life here.
How is the stock working?
I think recently the stock has been working great, and it almost touched the high of 200 plus. But right now it has suffered due to some market challenges. It has also suffered something. But right now it is at 187.
Very good. You are taking into account the shares of our Federal Bank only. Correct.
Yes,
That
sir.
is one way of answering. I don't know whether they had this in mind. When I read this question for the first time 2-3 days back, I got in my mind, perhaps they are
Stock market.
asking how the stock exchange is working, how the stock market is working.
The stock market is also working like Federal Bank only. Few months back, to had reached its all-time high, but right now, due to some geopolitical challenges, it is facing some difficulties in crossing its previous highs, and right now it is struggling a bit.
81,000. It's not a small figure. It's
Yeah,
it has increased in the last one
Sensex
year
is 81.
only so much. So
Yeah, Sensex is at
last
81,000 something, and Nifty is at 25,000, 24,000.
what is the reason for this up and down? This
The
point only you should tell.
the geopolitical situations right now, because when there is a war between uh, there is speculation that there will be a war between Iran and Israel. So the crude oil prices has increased drastically. So whenever the crude oil prices increase in the global scenarios, Indian market takes a hit because a lot of our crude is imported from the foreign countries. So our Indian market always suffers whenever there is a geopolitical situation involving crude oil.
No, actually, the reason they have given in some papers is that FPIs, foreign portfolio investors, they have withdrawn nearly 54,813 crores.
Yeah, there is that's also another reason, because they are more to investing into China, because recently Chinese market has been performing well. So they have FPIs have pulled their money and started to invest in China because they find that market to be more lucrative.
Yeah, I read a report stating that China is getting benefited on account of the loss from India.
Indian market. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Anyhow, thank you so much. Best wishes. You are answering very well because one, you are marketing, two, you are answering confidently. Best wishes.